What's up, guys? Qehzy here, bringing you guys part 2 in the new modeling series. Basically, this tutorial is going to be more advanced, more actual modeling things. What I'm going to show you in this is I'm going to show you how to import pictures into Cinema 4D so you can model things over them. Also, I'm going to be showing you Vray towards the end. There's a program that makes like lighting materials, and it makes more realistic looking things with the lighting and materials. They're really good. You just have to search a tutorial on YouTube. I think the only one really is a Spanish one, but it works if you follow it. But yeah, and then I'm going to show you guys how to model a sword, maybe some armor, and yeah, since the sword is the most heavily requested thing. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically, what you're gonna want to do is, depending on what you're modeling, if you're modeling something with 4 different views, you want to import a picture into each view, these three. But for right now, I'm just gonna use one view. And to import, oh, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Okay, so first, what you're gonna want to do is select the view you want, obviously, and then you're gonna want to go to uh, is it display options and then configure, and this should pop up at the bottom. You want to go to back and then click the 3 little dots there, and you can import any picture. I believe I have one sword right there. And just a heads up, breast cancer contest, um, breast cancer awareness contest will be posted later this week, so heads up on that. Alright, so got my sword in here, and basically you can just use this as like the correct length and width and such. So basically, to model a sword is actually quite simple. I'm just gonna get a plane. If I could see it, that'd be nice. Um, where is it even at? Oh, it's the wrong one. That would explain it. Alright, there we go. And then I'm just gonna bring down the height so it matches that of the picture. Alright, so something like that. And then I'm gonna go to the 3D view. I'm gonna take away all the segments, just put one. And then I'm gonna click C on the keyboard, make it editable, get the edges, the selector there, and then click an edge. I'm just gonna extrude it out a bit, and then I'm gonna extrude it again, and this time this is gonna be the tip, so I'm gonna get the scale tool, and adjust the size so it goes into a tip, and right there. And then after I've done that, I'm gonna select the plane, and then just go to the polygon selector, I guess it's called, and then just gonna select all of these, all the faces, and I'm gonna right click, extrude them out just a bit, and go to the scale tool and just bring them right down so they're perfectly in line. And then I'm going to adjust it so it doesn't, so the bevel isn't too much, but it's there, so like that. And then you're going to want to go to your vertex selector, I guess, and then select that point on the end and just bring that inwards to the nearest point, and then you got like your point there, the sword. So that's basically the blade on one side, and then all you need to do is duplicate it and either use the symmetry tool like this, or actually you don't have to duplicate it. You just get your symmetry tool, put the plane in there, and it went the wrong way. Let me just change this up a bit. Then do the symmetry tool, and there you go. There you get your full blade, I believe. Let me just move it away a little bit. Oh, something seems to be wrong. Sir. Oh yeah, that's it. I missed a point. Alright. Now it should be okay. And I can't seem to line it up real well. Hey, but that's good enough. You get the idea. Or you can just duplicate it and like turn it. That's probably a lot easier, but you know, I'll go complex, you know what I'm saying? And oh gosh, I forget the sword I modeled for the Robbie contest, but it had a different handle, and I was just using the bull tool. So I'll basically show you what I did. Very short summary. So like, say this was the handle at like 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna extend the height a bit, and it had little holes in it. So I duplicated this, made the radius a bit smaller. Then I duplicated this, turn it around, hit C on the keyboard, made it ovular, and probably a bit smaller. I believe they were a bit smaller. And just put it through. Something like this. That's just good enough. And then select them all, connect objects, and delete. Then I got the bool tool. And which one's the outer one? That is. And I did this. Switch them around actually. No. And there you go. So it just has like that whole effect. I forget what the kind of sword is. I could just check my channel real quick, but then that's gonna kill time. But yeah, that's how you do that and do things like that. If you would want a hole all the way through, then I just wouldn't need this cylinder. It'd go all the way through. It's in the blade right now, so yeah. So yeah, let me check my time real quick. 7 minutes. I can do some basics of armor. So basically, I'm just gonna get texts. Oh man. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a figure. You can also import a picture of a guy, or you can just search like a model of a full body man if you want like more accurate looking like armor, so it's more human-like. Because this model isn't very humanish. But the two things you can choose, you can either choose a cube and use a thin cube, or what I like to do is use the plane. I don't know why, I just do. I'm just gonna make it a lot thinner. And always for modeling, you can just model one side and then use the symmetry tool. It really helps out and looks good. So I'm just gonna basically do some shoulder pads, I believe, for this guy. So I'm gonna do some kind of sloppy ones. Just gonna again make this both segments width and height 1. I'm gonna just make this editable. I forget who it was pointed out that I always say edible, and it's just because it's what I naturally say because it's easier. But whatever. So I'm just gonna extrude this, and this is where first tip comes in from the last video. You might need to like create polygons or use the hypernerve like I'm about to show you after I do some basic shoulder pads. So you can just mess around with this, and then you can just do different sections and things. This is gonna be really basic. Although it shouldn't look too bad, I don't think. I don't know. I really haven't modeled armor, but I have a general idea, and I was planning on doing it actually, but I just never got around to it. Ugh, text messages galore. So yeah, this is actually really not needed. This piece. Oh crap. But I'm just gonna go balls deep, you know. Alright, so just that's like a basic shoulder covering. Um, then what you want to do is get some hypernerbs and put in the plane, and then there you go. It like rounds it out. It makes it like have that armor look, and then you can just do that repeatedly throughout like the arm and then the chest. Um, oh, here's another thing I want to tell you guys. Forgot about this. So I'm just gonna delete all this. I'm gonna get cube, and if you're doing this, you got to use a lot of segments. So I'm just gonna do 100, 100, 100. That actually might be a lot. I'm gonna do 50. One sec. No, not what I wanted. 2, 50, 50, 50. There we go. And then I'm gonna make this edible, hitting C. And then up here at layout, I'm gonna click that, and then I'm going to go to, where is it? Oh crap, I'm in the wrong version of Cinema 4D. Alright, well, to explain this, if you go here, there should be a sculpting tool, and that is very similar to the program ZBrush. And you can basically like indent different pieces and stuff. But yeah, I didn't realize I was in R13. But yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm in R13, it's because of the next thing I'm going to explain, which is Vray. And I told you to just search up a Vray tutorial on YouTube. There should be a Spanish one. If you guys are having trouble with that, I will make one. Uh, but that's if I get enough comments and stuff. But I think you guys should be good with the Spanish one, especially if you speak Spanish, then you're set. But yeah, so Vray, uh, when you have it installed and everything, and you're about to start a project, uh, you're gonna go to your settings, and if you go to output, or actually I think you'd be on anything, yeah. But if you go up here to render, click where it says standard, and then go to Vray Bridge. Then click Vray Bridge. Then you see you have a bunch of settings. And usually, the thing that you usually do is you go to indirect illumination, GI on, check that, and then you can pick whatever thing you want. I usually do very fast or very, very fast, because I mean, that seems to be the best for me. And I haven't really played around with this enough, which is why some of my renders aren't too good. But I'm still working around this stuff. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, and then you just want to do that for some basic rendering stuff. And I'm just gonna pull up a cube here, and gonna get a material. If I have my, I don't even have my pack in here. Or just go here. Hopefully one of these actually is not black. And they're all black, of course. Tits. Actually, let's do this. Oh, okay, well that's nice. So much in this tutorial, guys. You guys should be pleased. I never do this much in one. It's ridiculous. Alright, oh, double. Silk car paint. This is a pretty solid looking material, I guess. As you can see, this is a pre-made V-Ray material, but if you, God, this thing's freezing. If you make a material like so, and you want to use this material in V-Ray, it won't work. What you have to do is go to plugins, V-Ray bridge, and do V-Ray material converter, and it'll convert that material to a V-Ray material, and then you can use it. But I'm just gonna drag this car paint one on, and if I just render it out, you see it has like a different kind of render. It does it in like triangles, and it's just a basic one with no lighting. And to some good lighting to start off with is just simply go to your light, go to infinite light, right click, go to Cinema 4D tags, and go to target. Then go to click on the cube and go to null, and then click on the target and click the arrow, select the null, and that's where the light will shine in that direction towards the cube, or wherever you want it. You can move it around. Then right click on the light again and go to V-Ray bridge tags and go to V-Ray light, and then you're going to want to be on common, scroll down, enable shadows, then go to sunlight, scroll back up, go click physical sun, sun invisible, physical sky, or you can just play around with that. This is just like the basic stuff that you mostly see and what usually looks best for most things. And then you can just move your light around and it'll keep shining towards the cube. And I'm just gonna do simply that and render it out. And there's just some simple lighting. As you can see, like a cube is like, obviously it doesn't look too good, but if I were to bring something in here, it'd look pretty good, better than just like a normal render. A little bit of hiccups slash yawning action going on there. But yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to share with you guys this tutorial. If you guys really want that V-Ray tutorial from me, how to install it, just let me know. Comment below. I'm gonna be having my breast cancer awareness contest the end of the week. Still working on some things like what I should do. I'm thinking about doing like a donation where you guys can donate money and I'll donate it to a like breast cancer hospital or charity or whatever. I doubt we'd get that much money, but I mean it's something. It'd be nice. But uh, yeah, so I'm just thinking about doing like a pink themed contest. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, hope you guys stay on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for speed arts and all that, and more tutorials to come. Thank you guys for watching. 100 likes would be great, and thank you guys for watching again. I only seem to say that multiple times, but yeah, alright.